Hi there, it's Kevin again from the Figaro Owners Club in a rather cold and rather chilly spring morning in the UK. And today's video is all about cleaning our beautiful Figaros. It's a question we get asked at the club all the time. You know, how do I clean the interior, how do I clean the seats, what's the best polish to use for cleaning the chrome and such like. So what I'm going to do in this video is do a really comprehensive, detailed look at how to clean various parts of the car. As I said, this is purely my opinion. I'm not being paid to promote any products here. This is a completely independent view, if you like, from the Figaro Owners Club of products that I've used over the years and I found to be really good for cleaning the car. So as I said, we're going to go through the exterior parts of the car and obviously the important parts on the interior parts of the car too. Some really nice tips in this video that will make your car look really nice. So here we go, follow me on for the next 10 minutes and we get cracking. Okay, so we'll start on the top boot here. There's a few parts of this car which are quite interesting. We've got these little rubber stops, if you like, and they connect with the roof when it goes down. These can get really dirty and mine are quite nice and clean here. So the way I've done that is to use a good old Brillo pad, hot water with washing up liquid, and just keep basically working away on it, and it will come up really almost brand new, if you like. These little seals here where the rear suspension is, you can actually remove these. I don't know whether you can see from here. So these parts here, you can actually remove these and again put them in a bucket of hot water with a Brillo pad and they can come out really nice and clean. This area here, which is obviously the rear boot lining, if you like, what I would clean this with is something like a dash cloth, a dash shine clean. Something that's going to clean plastic. Again, it leaves a little bit of a sheen, which is quite nice, and some protection for it as well, so it stops dirt obviously adhering to the plastic afterwards. Once you've all done it, you can basically run around with something like a wet look tyre shine. These are really good for your tyres. It makes them nice and shiny. You can get all this from your normal motor factors or Halfords in the UK. And also this will do all this rubber area as well, bringing it up really nice. So nice and simple in the back, and we'll move on. Okay, so let's move on to the chrome now. It's one of my favourite parts of the Figaro. So many lovely parts of chrome on the car, including obviously the bumpers and the trim, and these lovely hinges that are all made out of chrome. The product I tend to use for that is Autosol, which is like a paste, and that's a metal polish. Really good quality polish. It's quite expensive actually, considering how little you get, but it really is fantastic for polishing chrome. Obviously just apply it with a cloth and polish it off with a duster. Fantastic, you can use it all over the car, every part of the chrome. I thoroughly recommend this product. So there it is, it's the metal polish Autosol. As I said before, with the tyres, recommend back to black wet look tyre shine. Absolutely brilliant, so easy to use. All you've got to do is go around with it with a cloth, rub it round, comes up just like a showroom. Beautiful. You're going to go to a car show or something like that, really sets the car off gorgeously. Obviously this little area here you can do with the polish we just talked about a minute ago. Okay, so moving on to the body part of the Figaro. Obviously what I tend to do is firstly give the car a thorough wash and wax before you apply any polish. If the car is in a really bad state and it's got tar on, basically you can't, you know, when you've washed the car you've got tar coming off the road, then a really good product is what they call traffic film remover. Now this has to be diluted, so you've got enough for like 15 lorries worth here. This is a really good cleaner in it. It's got a material that actually breaks down things like the tar if you've got tar coming off of the road. So really good, and that's what you know, lorry parks use for getting their lorries really nice and polished and shiny. Also, talking about this, we'll talk about it later, but it's a really good cleaner to use inside the car as well, with the sticky panels, but we'll move on to that later. A really good wax that I tend to use is Auto Gleam. Now again, you know, let's be honest, there's loads of waxes out there and they're probably all as good as each other, but this is a really good product, and you get an awful lot. I think there's about £10 for this huge amount of wax, and that'll do me for a very long time. Also, another really good cleaner that one of the ladies in the club put me onto was Showroom Shine. It's absolutely brilliant, this cleaner. If you're taking your car out, say like you're going to an event and you've got there and the car's got picked up a little bit of dirt from the road, then this is a great cleaner, because you can actually just squirt it on with a duster and wipe it off, and it brings it down to a really lovely finish, and it's kind of like a wash and a wax all in one. So brilliant to keep in your car. As I said, if you're going to shows or events, keep it in the boot of your car, and if you want to give it a last minute polish when you're there, really good product to have on board. So as I said, really the whole of the car, keep waxed as often as you can, because obviously if it's waxed, it's going to obviously deter the dirt adhering to it. So onto the engine bay. I think my view of the engine bay is to try and keep it as clean as you can. You're never going to get it to look fantastically clean. The car's very old now, and unless the engine's been taken out and the whole bay's been repainted, then obviously it's going to be a case of making it look as nice as you can. I think it's important to have a clean engine bay, because if you have a problem with your engine, there's, you know, oil leaking or water leaking somewhere, if the engine's clean, you can actually see what's going on. If it's all dirty and filthy, then there's a problem. Then obviously you're not going to be able to see that. There are some products on the market. Obviously we've got good old WD-40. That's really good for lots of areas of the engine bay. You've also got another product which is called Gunk, and this is specifically for engines, but I'd be very careful with this product. Use it very carefully. It can actually take paint off as well, so be very mindful about the way you use it, and obviously read the instructions thoroughly. The other product you can use, because there's quite a lot of metal in it, if you want to try to make it polished really nice, is things like going back to the metal polish. That polishes up this area. Anywhere where you've got metal areas, you can even use something like Silvo, which is a really good polish. It's a tarnish guard as well, so it'll take a lot of the tarnished areas off, and it'll make it look nice and polished. So that's the engine bay. Not a huge amount to say about that. Keep it clean, keep an eye on it, and make sure you haven't got any issues with it. And if it's clean, as I said, you'll be able to see if you have. So on to the next one. Okay, on to another fabulous part of the car, the Figaro roof. We get asked quite a lot of times, what's the best thing for cleaning the Figaro roof, and obviously it's in our forum and on our website, but I'll repeat it here. It's the incredible and one and only magic sponge. You can buy these anywhere, as you know, on the high street or via the internet, and it is a fantastic product for using for cleaning your car, because obviously you've got lots of little tiny pockets in this PVC which the dirt adheres to. And the way the sponge works is obviously you need to have it wet, read the instructions, go over it a few times, and the dirt will just come off of the roof. Fantastic little product, really is. So magic sponges for the roof, go for it. So inside the car now, and sat in the lovely Figaro seats, one of my favourite parts of the car. Well, I love all the Figaro really, but I do love the interior. So we get asked quite a bit at the club. The normal question, I brought a Figaro, and I've noticed that the panels inside are fairly sticky. What do I clean them with, and why has that happened? One of the reasons this happens is over the years UV has broken down the original paint that Nissan applied to the car. So what's happened is the original paint that's been applied to the car all them years ago has now become sticky. It's a really horrible thing to happen actually, and it's a real pain to deal with. Now there are various ways in which you can remove the stickiness. Some people have told me that you can apply thinners to it, but I'd be fairly careful with that, because obviously that's going to start to affect the actual plastic as well. Obviously give that a go, but be mindful that it will actually affect or could affect the plastic, but if you're fairly careful with it, it'll probably work. One of the other things you can use is traffic film remover. Again, this is like a diluted film remover, and it's a lot more powerful, so it will actually break down the stickiness, and that's a really good product. And just dilute this down, and if it doesn't work, then you can go for a slightly stronger mix, and eventually it will remove the stickiness. Then that leaves you with the dilemma of what to do with the panels, because really they will need to be repainted at some stage. They can be removed fairly easily, but you'll need to know where to start on the car, and we won't go into that here, but they can actually be all removed and sent off to places like the Figaro shop or the Figaro club. There's quite a lot of companies on our website or our garages that will offer that service, so that's a solution if you like. Moving on to something like the carpet again gets, over the years we've had the car so long that the carpet can get in a fairly poor state. With Bell or with both the cars we've got, both the cars all we've done is we've used a standard carpet shampoo, and that gets a lot of the grime off, gets a lot of the dirt off, so I would recommend using that, to be honest. If it is dull and you really don't like it, then the alternative is to you can actually spray it with a colour. Again, that you've got to be careful doing that, or you can re-dye it. That means taking all the seats out, taking the carpet out and getting it re-dyed, but that does look absolutely pucker when that's done. Or you can have a new carpet fitted, and people like the Figaro shop will do that for you, but again, that's a very expensive solution. But we're on cleaning here, so we're not talking about that at the moment. Right, one of the other things that we talk about at the club, obviously, is things like cleaning things like the safety belt. That can be cleaned really easily by pulling that all the way out, sticking a clothes peg here, and sticking all of this into a hot bucket of water with something like a washing powder in it. Leave it in there for about an hour, and it will come absolutely gorgeous, really nice, lovely and clean. Also inside obviously when you're in the car looking up, you've got the liner of the roof. The liner can be removed fairly easily by unpicking it. It's got clips on it, and once you've taken the liner off, you can then again wash that with something like a washing powder very carefully, and you can hang it on your washing line, and again that comes up absolutely gorgeous, like brand new. In both of the cars we've done it looks really good. Cleaning the inside of the car, I would recommend using something like, obviously, all the door panels, door cards, and all the leather areas, something like leather protection cream. This is quite a non-abrasive, very light cleaner, and it's not going to do any damage, and it's going to feed if you've got leather seats. It's going to feed the leather, which is usually a really good thing to do. The other thing is with the car, obviously you've got things like the dashboard. Again, this can get really quite grubby. A good way of cleaning this is again with something like a plastic cleaner, and that will get into the areas. But again, sometimes this whole panel could do with being repainted, because no amount of cleaning will make it look nice. Going on to other parts of the car, obviously you've got the top part here. Again, be mindful, be very careful with this. This can be cleaned using again like a plastic polish, but again be careful with this. Things like the windows, Windoline is what I use for that. And it sounds funny, but something like baby wipes is a really good product. So get a little bag of baby wipes, and it's really nice. That gets dirt off absolutely anything in the car. If you scuff the car with your shoes, a baby wipes will get it off. So it's a really nice little tip that to use on the car, and it's not going to damage the car at all. So I hope that's been helpful. As I said, inside the car, keep it as clean as you can, and enjoy the car. And obviously As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not tied into any of these products. It's something I've learned over the years, you know, products I've used. As I said, baby white's brilliant inside, magic sponge for the roof, really good as well. So hopefully this has been useful. I don't think I've missed anything. I'll probably think of something in a minute that I probably should have said, but anyway, that's all from me on a rather cold spring morning. I can't wait for the summer, and I'll see you out there. Cheers, bye.